It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
And incomplete to open things up.
When you look at this Bronco defense,
they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
They go play action with Hurts.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
This defense for the Broncos, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll run here with a rookie. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The Broncos send out their punter now.
Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Burt sets up to throw it. That is caught and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, powering his way forward.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Bourne going to go in motion right here. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Yeah, the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Greg Dulcich,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos are back within a score.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 13-7.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Up the middle with Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't it speak to how well he works with this offensive line? They know he doesn't need a giant alley to run through. He just needs a little seam. And he's so good at being patient, waiting for things to develop, and then accelerating when it does appear.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. Throwing left sideline, complete. It's Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, nice move. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start the second half here with Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 8. And his throw is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Trying to find Greg Dulcich there. And it's 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown.
There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Again, it's Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Third down and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Here we go, D, get off the field. Tiger Swamp.
Barkley, inside handoff. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
106 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
Watch the screen. Pass. Mike 35, Mike 35. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown from a yard out.
And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah.